Attention, all views and opinions expressed in this video and channel are for educational purposes only.
All right, everybody, so we are back. Look at these blunted shirts.
Blunted.
This guy. Yeah.
We love blunted.
Joey, thank you so much for these shirts, man. I appreciate it. Joey and them are going to be at TPE, by the way.
Oh my
TPE,
gosh.
Total Product Expo will be at the end of March, 1st of April. And if they can already go ahead and start getting in there, right?
Exactly, and then use your code.
Yeah, use your code Chad Wade, what?
26?
2026.
No, it's 26.
No, yeah. Chad Wade 26.
26.
You better be right.
I think it's Chad TPE.
Well, hey, if you
26.
can't find it, man, online, there's something wrong with you. You ain't on Facebook, that's a fact.
You're not on Instagram. You're definitely not on TikTok, even though he's not, but I am.
Anyway, come out there and see us. Joey's going to be out there with Blunted. They got a booth this time. He said they got a whole new booth.
Ooh.
A whole new backdrop and everything. So it's going to look really good. They got some new merch coming our way.
Oh, yeah.
And so we'll be seeing them out there. Hope to see you guys out there too.
We will also be showing too.
Oh yeah, we will be speaking up on the main stage, as well as Ultimate Gold Detox will have their own booth there.
Listen, we only show the best shows.
The best shows.
And we believe that with TPE.
So, but once you see TPE, you totally understand that other people are having a good time, and that's about it. What we got today? You got some more marketing ideas? Hang on. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Chad Wade here. You need business funding? I got you, man. I got you. Altura Funding gets you term loans, lines of credit, 0% business credit cards for up to 18 months, and a tool that shows you every funding option you probably qualify for. All right? So no fees, no hard pull, 90 seconds to get pre-approved. Hit the link right now.
So I'm going to talk about why playing the long game feels lonely. I know, sad topic. It's not turn out the lights, party's over, people, right? He's just getting old. That's what it is.
This shit's getting old. That's what's up.
Okay, whatever. Speaks really, I'm talking to you guys. If you're consistent, you're doing the work, and nothing's winning. Nothing's doing nothing.
No traction.
Exactly.
Nobody's even looking at your stuff.
Exactly.
Getting just a few likes.
Yeah, nothing crazy. And you're just like sitting there and you're like, is this even worth it? Maybe I should just stop.
Sitting there in your rocking chair.
Thinking, what should I do? So pretty much playing the long game is early on your content's gonna get ignored. It's just what it is.
Well, nobody knows who the fuck you
exactly.
are.
And really what I'm talking about is consistency. Consistency is everything. And that could be consistency on your social media. That could be consistency on like people you talk to, consistency on pricing, consistency. On
phone calls, on emails, on
exactly,
DMs.
right? You're seeing these places and they're like going viral overnight. We have to realize they didn't just start first video.
There is no overnight.
No, there wasn't just the overnight sensation. No, they were posting beforehand and then all of a sudden it happened.
Do you know how long Jimmy was Mr. Beast? You know,
yeah.
It was forever before that motherfucker took off.
Exactly.
He was living in his mom's basement.
Now he's not.
Now he's not.
He's not.
You know why?
Why?
He was consistent.
He was consistent and didn't give up. And a lot of people in this industry, whenever they don't see the money flowing, they give up. And that's where everyone loses. And people are using these short-term strategies like these trends, clickbait. I hate clickbait, fun fact. But the shock value hype marketing, I think is ridiculous, but.
And their stories.
And then they're blowing it up and spamming it like, okay, who cares?
Yeah, over and over.
Like, who cares? It's hype marketing.
Posting underneath people's videos about some other bullshit.
Exactly, it doesn't make any sense.
That's stupid.
And then the hype marketing isn't even that good because the time you go there, you're gonna have to wait an hour and a half in a line that doesn't even make any sense. And he's sitting there like, I don't know.
Where's my remote?
Anyways, so playing the long game is gonna be better in the end, right? And in this industry, what do we know?
Which part?
The long game. That's all we know.
Well, that's all we know is the damn long game. There is no overnight bullshit in this game because this industry is so crowded that you have to play the long game in order for anybody to even know who you are. You know, really, I mean, our wholesale is not huge.
But everyone thinks it is.
Monster wholesale. I mean, there are some really big fucking wholesales in this fucking country, but we're not it. We are more of a specialty. And you know, if you're looking for some particular items, Chad's got them.
Oh yeah.
I have curated these things so that I definitely know exactly what works.
Because we've worked from retail.
Yeah.
We've worked from flea market. We've worked in strip malls. We've worked everywhere.
You know, if people really knew how long we worked in that damn flea market to be where we are today.
I had a great time in that flea market.
I know, but if people really knew what kind of work went into it.
No, they would never know.
Because all they see now is the stores, the wholesale, the YouTube, the online, all the multiple online, when it's really not true.
No.
We started in a fucking flea market. Brandon was putting product on a website, sleeping in the office, literally.
I remember that.
To get the shit up and done, because we were paying rent on that fucking building.
Yep.
And we had to make sales in order to pay the rent.
Exactly. And people, listen, the reason why they quit is because they want that social validation. They want the immediate feedback because we're greedy and we want it now.
We want to feel like what we're doing is appreciated.
Exactly.
When really and truly, nobody gives a fuck.
Exactly. No one cares. No one cares anymore.
Nobody
so really,
cares.
You have to stay consistent. And really, that's the biggest thing I'm going to preach on today is consistency matters. And if you're not, and that I'm talking about in every single area of business, if you're not consistent, it's not gonna work. And keeping you being lazy on, oh, I don't wanna do this now. I don't wanna do this.
I don't wanna go to the gym.
I don't wanna do this inventory count because it's gonna take forever.
Yeah.
Like things like that. Like when you let things slip is when you're gonna let things go through the cracks. And that's when little things turn into big things and then big things you can't fix.
Yeah, it becomes a snowball, rolling down the hill. It just gets bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
But posting content, same way.
Exactly.
The more you post, the more traction you get. And it's not 1, it's 10, it's 50, it's 100, it's 200. And then all of a sudden, when you think that it ain't gonna work, you could have just been 6 foot from goal.
Exactly.
And then bam.
Exactly. And attention is fragmented. And also your trust is very rare. In this industry, extremely. Because there's a lot of shady people in this industry. And it's hit out the bad people, not the bad people, the good people in the industry. And I hate that.
Well, it's the bad people that always get the bad actors are who always get all the attention.
Exactly.
And they put a lot of money, time, and effort into making you believe they're not the bad guys.
Exactly.
When in fact they are. And you know who the fuck I'm talking about, old buddy. You know who I'm talking about. You. But that's not the point. There's better rolling papers out there.
Oh, okay. Now I know who you're talking. I was like, who is he talking about?
He's the evilest son of a bitch in the whole fucking industry, if you ask me.
Anyways, so we're not gonna get into that anyways, because he's gonna know exactly who it is now, because it just light bulbed on me. We're gonna talk about that. So the brands that show up, they're consistent. Don't overpromise. That is a big one. Do not promise something you cannot keep.
Yeah, if you can't follow through with it in any way, don't do it. If you can't tell the truth and you don't know it as a fact, don't even open your fucking mouth.
Exactly. Don't chase every trend. If that trend is, oh, yeah, I think I could do this. Oh, this new product's coming in. It's going to be a hot seller. It's going to fly off the shelves. Let me just tell you firsthand, I've been in this industry forever. The ones that are the most trending are the ones that always leave first.
They burn out fast, man. The brightest light always burns out the first. It's the fastest burn, no matter what happens. And so when the next big thing comes,
you're stuck.
You're stuck.
You're
holding. Or
let me go even darker here. When the feds walk into your building and say, you can't have this no more.
And they take it.
Or
you didn't have an opportunity to sell it.
Or you get a new pair of silver bracelets and you get to stay at the Crossbar Hotel. Yeah, exactly.
070940333.
Exactly.
That won't be your number, that's my number.
Exactly.
You could have something similar to it if you're on the eastern side of Kentucky.
Exactly.
No, that's an 032 number. 033 is western side of Kentucky.
Anywho, he hasn't been there for a while.
074, 075 is down in Tennessee.
Oh. See, he knows a lot about it, so take it for him, right?
You don't want to be there.
No, exactly. So don't chase every trend, because that's what we've always noticed is the ones that blow up so fast are the ones that always get hit with legislation.
You know, some of these people that just blow up overnight, it seems like, and you're like, fuck, how did that happen, right?
Yeah.
They had a lot of hype behind them, had a lot of money behind them. And then all
Hype
of a sudden, and
dies.
then everybody tried it, and guess what? It ain't worth a shit. It
Hype.
ain't worth a shit.
Hype dies.
Yes.
And that's not just products. That's places. That's every single business.
Yeah, how many restaurants you seen do that like that?
A lot.
That is ridiculous.
Exactly.
And clothing brands.
Do you know who hasn't done that? McDonald's.
Yeah, that's a long game, though.
It's a long game.
The long game.
Dairy Queen.
I'm not a Chick-fil-A fan, but, you know, and so, I mean, that's the long game. They're not big, they're not flash, they are big, but they're not flashy and they're not stupid. They're just there. They're in your face,
They stay
constant.
grounded, and when they need to pivot, they pivot.
You know,
Every good brand knows how to pivot.
and everybody's getting those coupons,
Coupons.
and they're getting them,
Exactly.
no matter what.
Exactly. And so if it's something that you realize that you're gonna have to do something a little bit different and you don't know what to do, you can hit me up at ikwmediallc@gmail.com, and I would love to go over some things that maybe we can do for your business.
And should you want some long-term product put in your store, that's unswholesale.com. Tested and proven. We even got plenty of blunted.
Blunted.
Can't wait to get that into your spot too.
Maybe some 8827s.
8827s. It's a 10-inch speaker that always sells.
Always.
No matter what.
Listen, it doesn't stay in our, literally, I think maybe a week at most.
Yeah, we get a few thousand of them and they disappear as fast as we get them.
Exactly.
So when they're in and we tell you they're in, you need to pick them up. They buy them by the hundreds, okay?
We also just got a bunch of glass in too.
Yeah, we got a bunch of new stuff. But should you need some help with your journey here, hit me up over at askchadwade@gmail.com. That's the email.
Or visit the website.
Go to the website, chadwadetv.com. I'll be glad to reach in there and help pull this all out for you.
We got blogs, we got books.
Yeah, a lot of blogs.
If you want some merch, we got merch in there too. Maybe if you put something in there, we can sign it for you.
Yeah, I'll be glad to do it.
I'd love to.
Hey, and we're hoping to see you at TPE. Don't forget, go ahead in there and sign up and come on out here and see us and experience a trade show that will stick to you.
Exactly.
So we're just letting you know that's going to happen at the end of March. Look us up.
Exactly.
We'll be glad to help you with it. Also let them know it's ChadWade26.
ChadWade26.
Yeah, ChadWade26 is the code.
If
so when
that's
you
not
sign
it,
up,
put it in the comment section and I will make sure and get it for you.
yeah, let me know. If you really can't find out that's it, I just want to make sure that you get in there.
Exactly. It's
and
free
check it out.
registration.
Yes, free.
It's free registration. And if you're a certified buyer, you can get
Free
hotel rooms.
Yeah,
that
free
is
hotel rooms.
nothing. I mean, nothing.
Who else is doing that in the industry?
No one's doing that in the industry.
Hey, and
people.
these ain't shithead hotel rooms either.
No, Sahara.
Hey, we're not talking about
Circus.
cheaper rooms. We're not talking about that.
No, it's nice.
It's not where you get a discount free.
Like other people where they do discounts. No, buddy.
If you're a verified buyer, you get in there free.
Exactly. So, I'd say that's the reason why you should come to TPE and not the other no-name brands.
Well, you can still go to the other no-name brands, but I'm just letting you know, this is a different class of production.
Exactly. It's fun.
Okay? All right, everybody. You got anything else?
No, that's it.
All right, everybody. We're going to see you the next time. Thanks, Belle, for doing this. I
Of
appreciate
course.
it. Hey, don't forget, blunted
Blunted
cones.
cones. See you,
Hey,
Joey.
don't kid yourself, man. You are missing out. If you don't have them in your shop, you're missing money. That's the bottom line.
It's great.
All right, y'all. See you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.